Hello, my lovies. Welcome to Babayaga Speaks. I'm continuously training myself to embody this um persona, this character, not because I want to mask myself, not because it's some sort of facade, but because I can see this as a version of me that I truly want to embody. Baba Yaga the wise, Baba Yaga the one who can communicate well, Baba Yaga who is very close to her spirituality. And in cases that I feel that I'm not there yet, I allow Baba Yaga to be a tool, right? Because everything, as we go through this life, everything becomes a tool. It's up to us how we optimize, how we utilize it to the best of our abilities with the goal and the dream that we have in mind. So that's why I take this opportunity to put myself out there and resonate with people who I can resonate with, and my hope for us is that when you do find materials like these, and it reminds you of your power, it reminds you of your strength, it reminds you of your spirit, then by all means, take what you can from it and then convert it into something that becomes your own. So, today I would like to talk about breaking glass. Now, I was raised in a culture where perfection was the goal. I was raised in a culture where they would prefer people or the neighbors or other relatives to see me as a product of how perfect my parents were because of how they parented me and how excellent I am, and I'm becoming a prize trophy for them. Like glass, like a figure in glass on a shelf where it looks so perfect, but ultimately it's fragile. And that if you just move it a little or you accidentally drop it, it just breaks. And I wanted to come on here and share a little bit of that journey with you because I know for sure I'm not the only one who has gone through this journey. So, when I was younger, I have noticed for myself that I am confident. I am fearless. And I love being in the spotlight. I love to sing. I love to dance. I love the stage. I join contests. I join, events, and it's very wonderful. And I take pride on them. Unfortunately, what I would have wanted now that I'm looking back at it from this point, what would have been great is that as I continue to take on the momentum of being fearless and confident, it would lead me to a more confident, a more fearless Jardine. However, each time I try to, show myself out there, show the world who I am, what I really love doing, I am faced with criticism. I was faced with um just negative feedback telling me that, I can't really do it. Um, I'm not qualified enough to do it. So each time I try to do something confident and beautiful and awesome, instead of increasing it each time I do it, it decreases. Because after I do something confident, I also have to protect myself or pick myself up because I'm already broken to pieces. And then I just try again. And then I just try again. But it isn't increasing. It's just I'm feeling stuck already. Well, one example that I could share with you was I joined a beauty pageant when I was in elementary. It was just a campus girl pageant thingy. Yeah, so I was in elementary and I was very excited during that time. I prepared for it. I worked hard for it. I feel very beautiful, very confident. And I look up to my fellow um like beauty queens because they're also so amazing. They're all so talented. Well, my parents were there, and as I was doing my thing, well, as a child, who do I really look to? Or whose validation am I really looking for? Or whose validation do I really need? It's my parents, right? Because they're there. And each time I look at them, I can't see their support. Because my mother was a business woman during the time. She was a videographer. So she prioritizes her clients. She takes videos of the other girls because they paid her. And it wasn't so much on me being the daughter. And maybe because it's just right because I couldn't pay her. Um, but the attention wasn't on me. And every time I look at them, it was like mockery, like scoffing. Right? And then it hit me like, why am I here? Because I did not know how to rely on myself yet. I'm a kid. I was a kid. I needed my guardian to support me, to be proud of me, to remind me that I have what it takes, not to win the contest at all, but to remind me that I have what it takes just to be myself and be confident about it. And sadly, that didn't happen. As a matter of fact, after the contest, well, I didn't win anything. I couldn't. I didn't have the confidence anymore. And after the event, I remember my father telling me that he had wasted his time being there because I didn't get anything. And that broke me a lot. And that became the pattern. So as I grew and feeling that every time I do anything anyway, it's not going to amount to whatever because it's worthless. So that's how I have been programmed to be worthless. And I can only earn my worth if I do the things that they ask of me, like getting the highest of grades. And even if they were the highest I could get, I'd still get criticized. There would always be someone that they can compare me against. And that hurt me so much. So as I was growing, I also attracted people who are doing the same exact thing. A few friends, my relationships, my ex-husband, no, people at work. And I broke every single time. I've been squished and broken into pieces. And I don't know what other words I could say to describe how I felt because that's not the point. The point is, I came into an intersection where I finally said to myself, fuck it, fuck all of it. I am tired. I am exhausted. I see myself already dying, in the body because all of us go there. And I can't just see myself like, dying in defeat, not really having to live my life, not really having to live and experience who I truly am. And so I went through this beautiful and chaotic journey. Trust me, when you find someone who is into spirituality and who's really taking care of themselves, they've gone through a lot of shit. High respect to all of these people. I see you. and I look up to you, and you are such amazing beings. Like, thank you for being light. Thank you for being an inspiration. I'm one of those people who are inspired by your strength and your courage. And I wish to do the same. And not only wish, I intend to do the same. The same in a way that I want to own my courage, and I want to be the best version of who I am, who I prefer to be. So I am training myself, training in a sense that, you know, I combine the different wisdom that I've gathered, the art of letting go, the art of being authentic, the art of being expressive, and the art of not giving a fuck. There's a book. There's a book. Who's the author? Mason? Manson? I forgot. But there's a book about that, and it's a beautiful one, filled with wisdom and practical thoughts about how you can help yourself to, just step up and live life more courageously, and not giving too much care about how people look at you and how people would demand how you should be as a person. Because, truth be told, you are the very person who knows yourself, because you are with yourself 24/7, even when you fall asleep, especially when you're about to go to sleep. So, today, in this season, I am breaking glass. Now, it's not that I'm going to be numb and not feel anything at all and deny myself of crying because I've cried too much. It's not that. Breaking glass in a sense that when I feel something, I don't want to just shove it off. I want to recognize it as it is. Oh, I feel like shit today. Why? What could have caused this? Oh, I feel like crying today. I want to talk to myself and be kinder, gentler, softer, less criticizing, less hating. Ultimately, the very opposite of how I was raised and how I've been experiencing a lot of seasons in my life. I want to be the kindest person that I get to know for myself. Not perfect, never perfect, but absolutely I want to show myself that I am the kindest friend I could ever have, that I don't have to feel alone anymore, that I don't have to be invalidated, I don't have to be belittled, that I don't have to be devalued when I deal with my very self. And the rest can fuck it. And totally, it would, if you're the one watching, it would feel like, oh my gosh, this person is so inconsiderate. She's so insensitive. The way that she talks is like, oh, that's not nice. That's not kind. Fuck it. And it has absolutely nothing to do with disrespecting you. Not at all. But rather, the focus is just, how do I get to express the way that I am? How do I get to be consistently authentic until it becomes second nature to me? Because I'm still in the training stage. I still have to reprogram and rewire all of those things that have been previously taught to me that I don't want to incorporate in my life anymore. So break glass. And for those that can relate, my hope for us is that at one point in time we get to sit down and then truly identify that the life that we want to live is not to impress people. It's not to impress, especially the wrong people. Because the right people will understand how you try to be authentic, how to try to be truly who you are in your power, in your divine right for existence. You know? And for those people who might say, you know what? I don't think you should do it that way. Yeah, sure. No disrespect to you, but I don't want to have anything to do with you. Go live your life as I live mine. And my voice will be for those who can relate, will be for those who find value in it. If you don't, then look for something that would add value to you. Why would you waste your time trying to criticize something that will not change for you anymore? Go fuck someone else. But I do this with the utmost, sweetness from my heart for myself. I am kinder to myself now. I am gentler to myself now. And it took me so many broken pieces and muddy, nightmarish pathway just to be in this space where I can finally say, "Hi, Jade. Hello, Babayaga. We are best friends now, the best of friends." And now I understand my fellow witches, my fellow people in the spiritual realm, or who is into spirituality, why they do what they do, even if it's cringy for other people, even if people will not understand them. But they're just trying to take hold or to take back who they are as people worthy of existence, worthy of beautiful, beautiful experiences here on this plane called Earth. So, yes, break glass, but there's no need for us to break ourselves anymore. We shift, we transition to be kinder to ourselves and then to be kind to others if we want and should we choose it. Right? So, thank you so much and Hamsala.